Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam, and I am officially back from vacation. Happy to be back, ready to get back to work. I missed you guys, and I missed posting regular videos without a sucky internet connection, and so, well, let's jump right back into it. So before we get to the main topic of today's video, there's a few smaller things that I want to show you guys. The strangeness continues. The first of which is a new piece of evidence of more strange things out in space and up in Earth's atmosphere. We have a new screen grab here that came from a viewer who was watching one of these live stream videos from the International Space Station, which, as you know, has a camera on it that provides, for the most part, a 24-hour live video feed of planet Earth as it orbits. And so there was one point during the live feed where the viewer said he captured, or he witnessed, he spotted something strange, we'll just say, that looked to be sitting in the clouds. And at the time, I mean, a lot of people don't know how to use or don't have screen capture software, so the best that he could do was take a snip or a screenshot using the snipping tool in Windows to capture the object. And as you're seeing here, zoomed in, he described it as a dome of some sort, or some sort of shiny domed object, partially sticking up out of the clouds as the ISS moved overhead. And so you're seeing this zoomed in shot here, where we can definitely see something that looks out of place. We've got the typical cloud cover all around, but right here, I mean, in this, what looks like a flat, undisturbed layer of clouds, we see what kind of looks like a hole opening up, and sitting within that hole is a shiny object, an object reflecting sunlight. Definitely looks like a sphere of some sort, or a dome. Again, the object could be just partially sticking out, and according to the viewer who watched the footage, he tried to get some video of it with his phone, but, you know, phone cameras, then recording secondhand off a monitor, he said he just couldn't get a good shot of a thing. But what he did say is that whatever this was, it stayed locked in the clouds as the Earth continued to move all the way until the object disappeared. So as of right now, I'm going through past live footage. The thing is, I don't have an exact time that it was captured, so I've got to go back, and that could take hours, but I did want to post the screenshot that he sent. Very, very interesting. Like I said, I'm going to do further research on this, but tell me what you guys think. It's certainly nothing new with all of the evidence we've posted on the channel of strange things hovering or moving above our planet, as well as hiding amongst our atmosphere. The evidence is just overwhelming, and you can check out our past videos to see more footage and photographs of this evidence. So tell me what you guys think. And now another mysterious sighting of an unidentified object, this time by not only viewers, but the newscaster himself, who noticed something strange caught on a weather camera jetting up through the sky towards the atmosphere.
Now it is darkened outside. Temperatures are sitting at 61 in Buffalo. We have a northerly wind at 7. Good sleeping weather tonight, folks. What was that? Did anybody see that thing go past? Did we just see a shooting star on Skywatch? That was awesome. I'll flip that to the web. If you saw it too, it was coming, it was weird. It was coming west to east, or it was the fastest moving jet going to the airport ever. 61, start the UFO sightings now. Go ahead and put them on Facebook. I will flip that in the next 20 minutes.
Okay, so this footage was uploaded and captured by the ABC7 news team out of Buffalo, New York. They were doing a typical newscast showing this weather camera, or Skywatch camera, as he called it, and the newscaster captured the object himself. I mean, there was no need for one of us to go through the footage and you know, pick it out. And my question, and I'm sure your question, just as the newscaster, what was that? Was it a shooting star? Was it an extremely fast airplane? I don't think so. Was it a bird? Well, I'm not so sure about that either, because unless birds have the capability of glowing in pitch blackness, I think we may have something else here. So I'm showing you this zoomed in shot. I'm trying to get the best view of this possible. And as I loop this over, and I'll slow it down a little bit, and I've had a few people point out that as you slow the footage down, it kind of looks as if the object is spinning at an incredible rate of speed, which can be seen in the trail being left behind it. That's just the camera itself, not the object, but I think that goes to show just how fast the object is moving. You can see it curving and then going straight up almost. And so we truly have something unexplained here, at least at this time. And, what more can you say? Even the newscaster saw it, and he put it online for us to check out, so I'm passing it on to you. What do you guys think? Again, we've captured numerous strange things in these newscasts over the years, on these weather cams, webcams, you name it. And I love it every time that we have someone else acknowledge it, not just us here. So tell me what you guys think down below about this strange stuff. I'll put the original link down below, and to our main topic of today's video, which is a new update to a story and a video that we posted about this story back in late 2017. You guys may remember that video. It was titled Proof of Shapeshifters Among Us, and I posted that video after a guy by the name of Billy Corgan. Many of you know he was the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins, which, if you're not from America, was at one point in time the most popular rock band in the entire country. Billy Corgan, well-known guy, lead singer, well-respected, totally non-crazy and extremely down-to-earth. When you hear him do interviews and things of that nature. And well, at that time, he had gone on the Howard Stern radio show. And during their conversation, he somehow got into the topic and the admission that he himself had personally seen a shapeshifter. Now, whether to you that means alien shapeshifter, whether that means just a shapeshifter in general, basically he described it as someone who changed shape. And, you can find a ton of these videos on YouTube that analyze different photographs, videos, eyewitness testimony, and there's a huge audience, a growing audience of people who believe in the shape-shifting phenomenon. In other words, that there are beings walking on our planet that look like humans, talk like humans, but that very well may not be fully human, or not human at all, and that have the ability to shapeshift, whether that be their body, their face, what have you. And I will say there is definitely some creepy evidence out there to support this theory. Not all of it, but some of it truly is compelling and creepy. And so during that original admission, Mr. Corgan didn't really give a lot of details other than to say that when he was younger, he definitely saw a shapeshifter, as in a person shapeshift right in front of him, and that no, he wasn't on anything at the time that would have messed with him or caused him to hallucinate. He was clean, he was coherent, and when you listen to that interview, you could probably find the audio here on YouTube. I mean, you could just tell that he's telling the truth, or at least he believes in what he saw. And so that was it, and he didn't give any more information. He was extremely vague, other than to say he's not crazy and that he knows what he saw. He knows what he saw. And so we posted a video on it, and of course, it was big news. Everyone was talking about it. And so actually today, I guess there's already news reports about this, but I actually heard this today during my 9-hour drive back home from vacation. I had just happened to flip onto the Howard Stern show, and what do you know, Billy Corgan was back on. And so obviously, Mr. Stern went, at some point, brought up the topic of the shapeshifter, obviously wanting to know more about it. And that is when Mr. Corgan finally elaborated, stating in just a few more details that the person that he witnessed doing the shapeshifting was not famous. So they were not famous, they were not from Hollywood, and also that it was a female that did the shapeshifting. And so obviously Howard pressed him on this, trying to get any little piece of information he could, but again, Billy being very vague. He did say that basically he witnessed their face change. That one moment he was looking at them, he turned his head away, and when he turned back to look at this person, their face had literally shapeshifted and had changed, as in their facial features had changed. There was a distinct change. And again, he reiterated how real it was. It's not a joke. He said, I don't care if people think I'm crazy. I know what I saw. Finally, telling Howard that he would reveal more about the story in private after the interview off the air. But what he did say, before changing topic, was that this story of this shapeshifter is, quote, more fantastical than you could ever imagine. And that was it. Again, it was obvious that he didn't want to reveal everything on air. He was there to talk about the band getting back together. That's not why he went on the show, and it was only after Howard pressed him that he finally revealed a few more little details about it, that it was someone he knew, it was a female, that he turned his head away, looked back, and noticed a discernible difference in the female's facial features, nothing he had ever witnessed before. And I totally forgot, in the original video, I forgot that he also said the first time that he revealed this story that he had witnessed this same person shapeshifting 2 different times and on 2 separate occasions. So, I mean, it's just crazy enough for him to have seen it once, but to admit he witnessed the same person doing this twice, I mean, it truly makes you wonder, I mean, I'm under no illusion that this topic that this channel is based on and that we research, mainly UFOs, aliens, just strange things happening, it's a rabbit hole. And there's a lot of fantastical things we talk about, and you guys may believe some of them, maybe you don't believe any of them, Maybe you're just watching the channel for a good laugh. But some of this stuff, I mean, the more you dig into it, and then you start hearing famous people, not only that, but just people that are extremely down to earth, have nothing to gain by admitting this stuff, and you hear some of these stories. And then you read some of the emails people send me on a daily basis. And then you add to that the video footage, the testimony, just all of it together, and you truly realize that this reality, this life, can and has and will continue to be in some areas stranger, much stranger than fiction. And I'll leave you guys with this again. You can go and find the audio online. As a matter of fact, I think I can find a link to it and I'll put it down below. But you listen to this guy's voice, Billy Corgan, and you can just tell the guy's telling the truth. So tell me what you think down below of this story, your personal opinions on the shape-shifting phenomenon. Have you seen something strange that proves to you that these beings exist on planet Earth? Put it down below. I'd love to hear what you guys say. And before we go today, I just want to feature you a photograph that, a friend of mine sent me on Twitter. I was talking to another fan of Secureteam who is maybe going to do some work for us, help us out a little bit. He said he was at the gym working out when he looked over, saw this just total complete stranger working out, when he noticed the guy's sweatshirt and, more importantly, what was on it. And as you guys can see, he was sporting yours truly. So, again, just a total stranger sporting Secureteam, and I think that just goes to show how many millions of fans we have all over the world. People from all over send in their pics of them wearing their Secureteam hoodies or shirts or hats, and despite the fact that YouTube continues cutting my views in half, continues to keep notifications from going out, we will continue to push on with this work. And I would ask all of you guys to go to Twitter and tweet to YouTube and Team YouTube and ask them why Secureteam 10's views have been cut in half. Why have they stopped, or at least attempted to stop, the momentum of this channel? Let's get together and let's see if we can get their attention. So with that, it's good to be home, guys. I'm going to let you guys go and get back to work, so you stay safe. Tell me what you think about everything in today's video, and I will see you all back in just a bit.